Hello, welcome to the video. This is a little final update type thing. I used to really like watching these, so I thought I'd give it a go. These are records I bought sort of in the last month or so. I think there probably is more, but I'm forgetting. But this is certainly most of them. So we'll make a start. Firstly, we've got some idols in. Tank and Joys and Act of Resistance. I suppose we'll do Tank first. Fantastic album. My favourite of the year so far. Just amazing. Love the experimentation. And this is on Orange. It's the worst insert I've ever had for a record, to be honest. It's just shocking sleeve. Difficult to get back in, but it's a fantastic record. It sounds great on vinyl as well. I enjoy Act of Resistance, which is just amazing. It's an amazing kind of punk rock album. Really aggressive, really powerful. Awesome. It's standard black vinyl, nothing to show, but great album that. And then we have another new one. Wall of Eyes, The Smile. Now, as a Gatefold, I'm a massive fan of Tom York and Jonny Greenwood, and I really enjoyed the first Smile album, and I still can't decide if I think this one's better or not. I think it's more cohesive, certainly. The artwork's amazing. More cohesive as an listening experience from start to finish, but I like some of the tracks of the first album. But one thing I do love about this record is the production. I think the production's absolutely sublime on this thing. It's on blue vinyl. It's really nice pressing, sounds great. Played it about 3 times. Yeah, terrific album, really good. Next up we got some Stones. I'm basically on the mission to get every Stones album. Maybe about halfway there, I think. Yeah, but we have Out of Our Heads, Brian Jones era, mostly covered, but some really good songs on this. Some really cool stuff. It's early Stones, obviously. Charlie there, Brian on the cover. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good blues music. It's good pop music. It's really nice. It's not the Rolling Stones I would go to like really love, but it's good stuff. It's one of the better earlier records. And then we have Emotional Rescue. This is the half-speed master of Emotional Rescue. I've not listened to it, so I couldn't tell you what it sounds like. Cool sleeve. It's not one of the greatest Stones albums by any means at all, but it's got some really good songs. I love Dance's fantastic track. Summer Romance is cool. It's got some kind of reggae, disco-y stuff on it. It's an alright album. It's good. Right, next up, excuse me. We have some big ones here. By big ones, I mean just legendary. Jimi Hendrix Experience, US press. It's fantastic. It sounds amazing. The playing's amazing. Everything about it just really great. I want to review that album at some point. Here's the US track listing, which I prefer personally to the UK one. I will probably get the UK one eventually. But I was in the record store and this was there and I couldn't pass it up. It's a fantastic album, and that cover is so cool. And then Axis Bowls Love, another again, maybe even better than the debut album. A really cool gatefold. It's a mono press, by the way, and that one is as well. I forgot to mention. They sound fantastic. In fact, I enjoyed this. That's a cool picture of Billy there. I enjoyed this so much when I played it that I immediately flipped it over and put the needle back and played it again. That's how good it was. A fantastic album. And then, of course, to cap it off, let's get Electric Lazyland. Total classic as well, you know. Double album. Jimmy experimenting, I feel. Musically experimenting. A lot of amazing tracks on this album. A lot of great jams. And a lot of really cool production and stuff. It's a classic album. Everyone knows Electric Ladyland. It comes with the insert book thingy with the famous picture. Some nice stuff in there actually. I love when records come with stuff like that. classic record. It's just amazing. And then in a similar vein, Who's Next? Who's Next is fantastic. It is the best Who album, easily the best Who album for me. I'm not the hugest fan of The Who, admittedly. I do love the live stuff. I tend to go more towards the live stuff, to be honest. But, yeah, I don't know, this is a weird sleeve. It's got like a bunch of famous people on it. I don't know if that's the original. Not a clue, probably not. It's on green vinyl as well. Sounded good. You Won't Get Fooled Again is the best track. It's the best Who song, full stop, in my opinion. Loads of amazing drumming, cool guitar playing, great bass playing. Roger Daltrey's vocals are brilliant. And another thing I really like about this album is the keyboards and stuff like that on it. I don't know who plays those, maybe John Entwistle, I'm not sure. But classic album. It's a great one. No, this next one is kind of a nostalgia thing, I think. Because I was listening to it a lot on my phone the other week when I was working out and about and stuff. And it's Red Hot Chili Peppers, by the way. Now, I'm not a huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. But I like this album quite a lot. I think it's one of their most consistent releases. It's got some great singles on it. And again, there's nothing to show for the sleeves. I liked it when I was younger, so there was a fondness, and I bought it and played it last week. It sounds pretty good. Sounds decent. Sounds an awful lot better than Californication, which sounds absolutely horrendous on vinyl. It's a good album, to be honest. A lot of really good playing on it as well. I like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You know, I enjoy them. Next up. Now this is just Rage Against the Machine, Evil Empire. What a band, man! What an absolutely spectacular band. So much rage, ironically rage, passion within the music. Just spectacular musicians, incredible stuff. Brad Wilk is one of my favourite drummers. It's an awesome picture of the guys. Just great albums. Aggressive. I don't know what to say about them that hasn't been said. Just fantastic stuff. I would honestly gravitate more towards Evil Empire, slightly. The songs are a bit faster paced and a bit more, you know, this album's fantastic. This is a killer album from start to finish. It's just amazing. The playing is incredible. The production's marvellous as well. It's a great album. It's such a great album though. Then, very last but not least, we have a bit of a cult favourite now. Paul McCartney's Ram. Yeah. I love it. It's a silly album, but it's a really fun album, and, you know, it's a classic. I don't know what more could be said about it. It is a classic. It's got cool gatefolds. I don't know what to say about Ram. It's just a really, really fun album. One of Paul McCartney's best solo records. There's not many Paul McCartney solo records I'm really a big fan of, but this is absolutely my favourite. Actually, no, Band on the Run's my favourite, and then this. But, yeah, great album. Really, really fun. I've wanted it for a long time. They did a half Speedmaster at one point, but I missed out on that. I like... Something I really like about the cover is there's two Beatles fucking each other, which is kind of a euphemism for his relationship with Lennon at the time, which I like. Yeah, it's just a wonderful album. It's got an insert, Paul and Linda, and the lyrics. Nothing really to show on the sleeve. It's not on the Apple label, which I thought it would be. I think it might be on Parlophone. Or, no, Capitol it'll be on, won't it? There you go. Yeah, Ram. Great album. So, thank you very much for watching. I may do more of these eventually. I don't buy this many records all the time. I've just, as of recent, you know, been paid by work and had some birthday cash. So, you know, I spent it on sensible adult things. So thank you very much for watching. Take care.